Surf's up, dude! Righteous! Righteous! Yeah!
It's a superhero action film, produced by DC Films and directed by Zack Snyder. It stars an ensemble cast featuring Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, Jason Momoa, Ezra Miller, Ray Fisher and Henry Cavill, and it follows the formation of a Justice League from the world's greatest superheroes to fight an age-old threat from beyond the stars.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain.
The film is much better paced than most of the previous DCEU entries. The superheroes end up complementing each other pretty well. The more light-hearted tone definitely helps, and Aquaman is awesome! The film often falls back into the over-the-top, very fake-looking action sequence of the previous DCEU films. The overall narrative definitely suffers from the rush to get the team-up film. Some heroes don't have time to be fully fleshed out, having not yet had their own films. The stakes, although stated to be high, don't really feel it. And Superman is treated with way too much hero worship. I went into Justice League expecting a mediocre film at best, and although I came out pleasantly surprised, there are still a lot of things wrong with the film. Probably the most major of these is the fact that DC rushed the franchise to get to this point. Rather than bogging their universe down with Dawn of Justice and Suicide Squad, they should have just focused on developing the core team before branching out. That way we would have been much more invested in the coming together of the heroes. That said, I actually feel like it was done as well as it could have been with what there was to work with, and I genuinely had a good time, with my standout favourites being Jason Momoa's Aquaman and Ezra Miller's Flash. Unfortunately, Wonder Woman didn't have the same impact as she did in her own solo film. Ray Fisher's Cyborg just kind of felt there, despite having an integral role to the plot, and Henry Cavill's Superman was as dry as ever. I must say though, Ben Affleck's Batman is growing on me, especially after seeing more of him in this universe's version of Gotham, which actually feels more reminiscent of the Arkham games. Not a bad thing at all. Justice League, in my opinion, is a popcorn piece. It's unoffensive, well-meaning, if at times locky, fun and definitely a step up from Dawn of Justice, but not quite reaching the quality of Wonder Woman. Due to a family tragedy, Zack Snyder had to step away from the post-production and reshoots of the film late in its production, replaced by Joss Whedon, and due to their distinctive styles, Whedon's influence, however minimal, is clearly apparent, with brief moments feeling almost like the Avengers in their tone. It can be debated if this is a good thing or not, given that the DCEU seems to be striving for its own unique identity, but in my opinion, the levity in a so far overly gritty franchise is very welcome. But if nothing else, then this film has managed to sell me a ticket to the standalone Aquaman film. So I guess that's something.